Hi Year 3, it's Thursday and Thursday is normally our PE day, but obviously I can't take you out to do PE like we normally would, so we're going to be doing it in our living rooms and you're going to be doing it along with me. I know you're really good at following videos because we do a lot of yoga in school, so it'll just be the same, although it's going to be my face, the face that you normally know. So I'm doing this in my living room to prove that you don't need a massive amount of space, so if I can do it in my living room, you can do it in your living room as well. We're going to be focusing today on flexibility and moving our muscles and stretching our muscles, because with the limited opportunities to go outside now, we need to keep our bodies moving, otherwise we're going to get stiff and we're going to get sore. So we're going to try and work every muscle in our body as much as we can. We're going to stretch it and push ourselves. Now, you don't have to do this alone. Get your siblings in, or anybody in your house in, and even your parents or the adults in your house. Everybody can join in. So, first thing I want you to do is just sit on the floor with your legs crossed, because we're just going to start by doing some nice breathing to get our bodies ready and us focusing. So, first thing I want you to do is put your hands on your stomach and we're going to take a really deep breath in. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, can you notice my shoulders are not going up? Can you see? That's because I'm filling up air into my diaphragm here, keeping my shoulders down, my shoulders are relaxed, I'm trying to breathe in through my diaphragm. You need to do the same. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep going. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, drop your arms, drop your shoulders. I want you to just roll your head to the side, nice and gently. Don't push yourself. You should feel a bit of a gentle pull in your neck there. And to the other side. And to the other side. And once more over to the other side. Make sure you're moving your head nice and slow. And then we're going to go forwards and backwards to come back to the middle. Look down. Try and keep your back as straight as possible. You'll be able to feel it in the back of your neck. Again, keeping your back nice and straight. Look up. Look back down. Keep your back nice and straight. Your shoulders relaxed. And look back up. Okay, and back to the centre now. While we're sat on the floor, we're just going to do a very light shoulder roll. Roll them back. Do nice and slow, because you'll be able to feel all the muscles in your body then. Roll them backwards, you should be able to feel it kind of pulling in your neck just over here. Keep rolling back, and now roll forwards. You should bring your shoulders right back so you can feel the muscles in your back squeezing together. Okay, we're going to try and stretch out our shoulders now. So I'm going to turn this way just so you can see me a bit better. My back is really, really straight. I've tucked my bottom in. My back is nice and straight. It's not arched. I'm not hunched. I'm really, really straight. Now, you're going to put your arms out so they're parallel to each other, and you're going to bring your arms up nice and slow. You need to keep your back nice and straight, and your head stays facing forwards. And as you pull your arms back, they should stop and you should feel some tension in your shoulders. That's stretching out your shoulder muscles. I'm not coming like this. I'm not hunched over. My back is nice and straight and I'm pulling my arms back. So let's try and do that again. So sit facing or facing me, doesn't matter. I'm turning this way just so you can see what I'm doing. Back should be nice and straight and nice and strong. Put your arms out parallel to each other. And slowly bring them up. Keep your head facing forward. And as you get up, you should feel a pull in your shoulders. Now, it might ache. This is making me ache a little bit, but I'm keeping it there because it's stretching my muscles. Come back down, nice and slow. Give the shoulders a bit of a roll. It's a bit sore. Let's do that one more time. So hands out, parallel to each other. Come up. Keep going up. Facing forwards, back nice and straight, and pull It should feel nice and tense, but you are stretching the muscles in your shoulders. And slowly come back down. Okay, I'm going to turn and face you again, because what we're going to do now is we're going to try and stretch out the muscles in our arms. So first of all, we're going to lift one arm and it's going to drop behind our head, and with the other hand, we're going to go behind your head and grab your elbow and very carefully pull it towards your head. Keep holding that. You should be able to feel a pull in the back of your arm there. Nice and tight. And slowly release. Give your shoulders a roll, and we're going to do the same with the other arm. So it's going to come back behind your head. With the other hand, take your elbow behind your head and give it a little pull. Not too much, just a little one. You should feel a pull in the back of your arm. Okay, and very slowly come back down. And then with this arm, the opposite arm, bring it across your body, and you're going to bring the spare arm up and over, and you're going to pull that into your body. You should feel that in your shoulders and down the side of your arm. Try and keep this arm nice and straight. Should be pulling back into your shoulder blades as well, back here. Okay, and then swap and do the other arm. Should feel a nice pull. If it's pulling, it's not wrong, it's right. We're stretching those muscles. Muscles that you probably didn't even realise were there, or muscles that you haven't used in a while. Okay, give yourself a roll. I can feel all the muscles in my shoulders right now because we're really, really working them. Let's do this one again. Give it a nice pull. And swap and do the other arm. So my arm, my top of my shoulders and the backs of my arms, I can feel those muscles, which means I've definitely worked them. Give them a bit of a roll. Okay, now we're going to try and work on a little bit of our core. While we're sat on the floor, let's work on our core. Your core is around your stomach here. These are your abs. These muscles are really important because it helps you stay nice and strong and centered. So the first thing we're going to do is turn to your side and then put your feet up, hands there, hands parallel to each other, and you're going to very slowly rock back and bring your arms up and point your toes. You have to really squeeze that stomach there. Really, really squeeze. Can you see my legs are shaking a little bit because I'm holding my core? And rock back down. You have to really, really squeeze that stomach. Let's try that again. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. And let's put our arms up and let's point your toes. We need to look nice when we're doing this. Roll back and legs up. Squeeze in that in your stomach, in your abs. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And come back down. You can also feel it a little bit in the tops of your legs, which is quite nice. Okay, let's do that one more time. Take a nice deep breath, go straight back, deep breath. And arms up, lean back and bring those legs up. Oh, and squeeze, 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 squeeze. And down. Okay, now we're going to roll onto our front because we're going to do a plank. I will show you what a plank is. I'm just going to move the camera down a little bit. So a plank, you are going to be on your front, your arms are going to be down, and you are going to use your feet to lift your body up. Your head needs to be straight, and you're going to hold your body here, okay? So we're going to do that one more time. So we're going to be on our front, use our feet, our toes to hold us up, arms flat on the ground, about the width of our shoulders, and we're going to lift our bodies up. Our bottoms don't come up here. I don't sink and I arch my back is straight, my head is up. Okay, so get yourself ready, find a nice space and lay on the ground. Your feet should be up, arms shoulder width apart, and we're going to hold our plank. I'm going to count down from 10. Ready? So, plank and lift up. 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay. Sit back and across the leg. You should be able to feel that in your stomach there. If you can't feel it, squeezing your abs, then the bottom's probably a bit too high. You need a nice flat back, and while you're up there, you need to squeeze your tummy. Squeezing those muscles will help strengthen them, okay? Let's do that again. So on your front, arms down, toes ready to lift you up. I'm going to lift up and I'm going to count down from 10. Squeeze your stomach up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep going, 2, 1, and 0. Come down, okay. I could feel that a little bit more in my stomach now. My muscles felt a little bit more sore. My body was shaking a little bit because I was really squeezing those muscles. So that means it's working. So we're going to do that one more time, okay? You're doing this at home and you're doing really, really, really well. I have to talk while I'm doing it, which is why I sound really, really out of breath. So don't worry if you're not as much out of breath as I am. I've got to talk while I'm doing it as well. So let's go and do that one more time. Go onto your stomach. Get your toes ready to lift you up. Arms on the floor. Make sure your back is straight. And we're going up in 3, 2, 1. Counting down from 15. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. Keep going. 9. 8. 7. Keep holding on. 6. Don't arch that back. 5. Keep your head up. 4. Keep going. 3. 2. 1. And 0. Drop. Well done. Okay, so we've worked our shoulders, our necks are warmed up, our shoulders are warmed up, we've warmed up the backs of our arms, our core is nice and strong, so we're going to start working on our legs. While we're on the ground still, let's get some flexibility going. So what I would like you to do is I'm going to turn this way just so you can see me, but you're going to put your legs out and feet facing up. Your back is going to be really, really straight because we're going to be stretching the muscles in the backs of our legs all the way down. So I would like you to just lean forward. Just keep leaning forward. Where can you feel that pull? I can feel a pull in the back of my leg here, mostly in my thighs, but I can feel it a little bit down here as well. As I go further, it pulls a bit more. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep stretching those legs. So if we keep going and coming back a little bit and then trying to go a little bit further, the muscles get warmer, the more we can try and stretch them. And if we keep doing this, our legs will be nice and flexible. So sit with a nice straight back, hands on your knees, and I'd like you to just roll yourself down. Keep your head up, nice and in line with your spine. Just go down to where you cannot go any further without it really hurting. That's about here for me. That's about where it's just starting to get uncomfortable. So I'd like you to hold yourself there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come back up. Now, as I stayed down there, it started feeling like it was getting a bit easier. That's because your muscles are stretching out. So let's try and do that again. Now we're going to try and go a little bit further. If that means you have to grab your feet, that's fine. Okay, so start with your hands on your knees, nice straight back, make sure your head stays in line with your spine, and roll down. If you get to that point you're at last time, keep going. And once you get to your stretch, you might have to grab it. I'm going to hold on to my ankles as that will keep me there. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come back up. Okay, so I got a little bit further then. I got myself to about here last time, and now I was holding my ankles. So we're going to go even further now. If you need to stretch your legs out, just bring them up. Give yourself a stretch. I'm going to keep on going because those muscles are really warming up now. Okay, so nice straight back, hands on your knees. We need to get even further this time. Push yourself, stretch yourself. It's only going to be good for your body. It might hurt for 5 seconds, but the impact is huge. So hands on your knees. Let's go again. Let's go even further this time. So my aim, I was holding my ankles. I'm going to try and hold my feet this time. Straight back and down you go. Nice and slow. Give your muscles opportunities to stretch. I'm coming down. Okay, I'm at my ankles a bit further now, and that's where it's uncomfortable for me. So we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Whew, okay. You can see that my legs are not coming off of the floor. If your knees are starting to bend, it's not going to work properly. You need to keep your legs flat on the ground. If you are not managing to go any further, that is absolutely fine. Go to where your body can pull yourself. Go to where it's just getting a little bit uncomfortable. If that's as far as you can go, that's fine. Keep going there because that's your body's way of saying stop. This is where I need to stretch, okay? If you can push yourself, great. If you're staying in the same place, that is still absolutely fine. So let's try and do that 2 more times. Let's see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go any further, but let's see if we can. Hands on your knees, and let's go down nice and slowly, and past that first point, past that second, third point, and okay, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back up. Whew, okay, definitely got a bit further that time. Let's try and do it one more time. If you haven't been able to push yourself that much, use this as your last bit. Really, really, really push. How far can you go? With your legs still being straight, they're flat on the floor, straight back, head up, and see how far you can go. Right, let's go. Hands on your knees and slide down. Keep going down, 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 where you can stop and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Oh, come back up. Okay, let's definitely stretch my leg muscles out a little bit. Let's do a quick bit of breathing because we might be out of breath if we've been doing all of this. Just take a nice deep breath in and out. Oh, I feel from your diaphragm, not from your shoulders. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Let's give our bodies a little bit of a roll. We're doing really well. You can feel all those muscles in my body. Just give yourself a bit of a stretch. Okay, last thing we're going to do is we've had our legs out straight. We're going to put our legs out to the sides now. I'm going to be working the side muscles. So put your legs into a straddle position as far out as you can go. Your back should be nice and straight. Okay? First thing we're going to do is we're just going to try and touch one of our toes and hold it there. Roll your hands down your leg. If you can't touch your toes, that's fine. Again, just go as far as you can. We're focusing on one leg. So try and reach your toes. Keep your legs flat on the ground. If they come up like this, it's not going to work. You need to stretch those muscles. I can feel it inside my leg here. And come back up. Now let's do the other leg. Roll down. Should better feel a nice pull. Hold it there. Shouldn't be too uncomfortable. And come back up. Now let's do that again on this leg. But let's try and go even further. We're going to hold it for even longer. So try and come this down. The best thing to do is to try and pull your head down to your knee. That's where we're trying to get. You can either do it to ear to knee, or you can even face your body this way and try and put your nose to your knee. It's up to you. I'm going to do it this way just so you guys can see me. I'm going to be putting myself down. My legs should be still flat on the ground. I'm coming up a little bit, so I'm just going to rearrange myself. Keep your legs flat on the ground. Try and get as close as you can to your knee and come back up. Okay, let's swap over. Try and get as close as you can to your knee. I'm trying to put my nose to my knee now because I feel like this is my more flexible leg. and come back up, okay? You should be able to feel a pull on the inside of your legs. Let's try that again. Nose to knee, down this way. Go down, nose to knee. Hold it there and come back up. And swap over, nose to knee. And come back up. Okay, so your body should feel nice and stretched. Now, we've done our shoulders, we've done our neck, then the backs of our arms, we've done a little bit of core, a little bit of the backs of our legs and the insides of our legs. Going to stop there because we've been doing our nice little workout for about 20 minutes now. Should feel nice and stretched. If you want to, go out into the garden if you have one, or in your living room, do a little bit of running, do a bit of cardio to get your heart rate up. Or if you want to, watch this again and do a little bit more stretching. Can you think of some stretches of your own? Have you done this on your own and now you can just do it with somebody else? Could you become the instructor? Okay? So have a really nice, great rest of your day, guys. And thank you for joining in with me. And I'll see you soon. Bye.